أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Living with the glorious Quran. Yesterday we ended discussion on expertise, knowledge about Islam or knowledge in Islam is grace, and it is in stages and ranks. What is obligatory on you, you must know how to perform that, have the knowledge of that. But there are other fields or some people that have exerted their efforts in being specialists in some areas about Islam. When you are a specialist in one area, do not go into an area that you are not an expert and try to give a verdict. You would be committing grave mistakes and great disservice to the religion of Islam. That discussion led us to interfaith dialogue, and we said the first proponent and practitioner of that was the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, as this is what we are discussing in the Surah Al Imran. We came down to Nigeria, where the example is set of His Eminence the Sultan and Cardinal John Onaikan as the leaders of interfaith dialogue and mutual Muslim-Christian mutual understanding and respect in Nigeria. And we said today we are going to take on Inna Dina Indallahi Islam. At the beginning of creation, Allah gathered Adam and his progeny. Alastu bi rabbikum, He asked them, am I not your Lord? They said, yea, verily, we testify. Because what the verse we are discussing also is about witness, it's about testifying. Now, after that calling to witness by our Maker of Adam and his progeny, all of us included, Allah kept sending emissaries to His creatures with His messages, wonders, signs, miracles, and portents. Every messenger, from the first one to the last one, conveyed that message to Allah's creatures. La ilaha illallah. There is no deity worthy of worship except Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And that was why in another place, speaking about the rejection or the words that the addressees of the Prophet's message said, مَا يُقَالُ لَكَ إِلَّا مَا قَدْ قِيلَ لِلرُّسُلِ مِنْ قَبْلِكَ. Whatever they would say unto you, O Prophet, O Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam, is what they have said. It's similar things that they have said to those who came before you. It's one and the same thing. And that is why he also said, sallallahu alayhi wasallam, or commanded to say, قُلْ مَا كُنْتُ بِدَعْ مِنَ الرُّسُلِ. I am not an invention among the messengers of Allah. I'm not a new thing. It has been done before. Messages have come through Allah's messengers and they have conveyed the same thing. I am not a new thing. I'm not an invention among other messengers of Allah that have brought the same message to you. So that message that they have brought is one and the same message. La ilaha illallah. There is no deity worthy of worship except Allah. And that leads us to today's verse, Inna Dina Indallahi Islam. That true religion in the sight of Allah is man's self-surrender unto Him. The only religion is for man to surrender himself to Allah with sincerity and conviction of what that entails. That is the meaning of Islam. And that is what it means to be a Muslim. A Muslim surrenders himself to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And we have seen in the Quran how Allah's messengers, those who came before him, said, like Yusuf alayhi salam, we read, توفني مسلما وألحقني بالصالحين. O Allah, make me to die as one who submits himself to you, and join me to the righteous. And we see how in Al-Baqarah, وَوَصَّى بِهَا إِبْرَاهِيمُ بَنِيهِ وَيَعْقُوبُ يَا بَنِيَّ إِنَّ اللَّهَ اصْطَفَى لَكُمُ الدِّينَ فَلَا تَمُوتُنَّ إِلَّا وَأَنْتُمْ مُسْلِمُونَ. And that was the legacy that Abraham left to his sons, and so did Jacob. O my sons, Allah has chosen the faith for you, then die not except in the faith of Islam. Therefore, from all that we have seen, Allah admonishes His creatures to surrender unto Him as Muslims, and it is not something new. All those emissaries that Allah has sent aforetime, all professed, preached, and called to His creatures to submit to Him, to submit their whole self to Him as Muslims. Inna dina indallahi al-Islam. Religion with Allah, the true religion with Allah, is the surrender unto Him, for His creatures to surrender unto Him, their whole self to Him as Muslims. Inshallah, when we meet tomorrow, we shall continue with the next part of the verse that we have just started discussing. Inna dina indallahi al-Islam. The true religion to Allah is the total and complete submission unto Him, which is the meaning of Islam. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.